Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Little Gamer Girl, and just a fair warning, or just for you guys to know in case there's any questions, there's an overlay on this video because I was streaming during the recording of this, which is why there's an overlay. So if you guys do want to catch me while I'm streaming, please follow my Twitch at Little Gamer Girl. But nonetheless, this is my first speed build. First of all, I'd like to let y'all know I am so sorry if this video is is incoherent because I had a little hard cider. So yeah, I've been working, I've been busy, I have a lot going on, and it's delicious and I drink it a little too fast. But nonetheless, please don't judge me. I hope you guys enjoy it anyways. What am I doing? This isn't scripted either. This is just off the fly. Anyways, so right now we're working on the outside, which is my favorite part of the house. After the recording of this video, I did make some changes. You guys will see the changes I made at the end when I do the final walkthrough. But yeah, it is going to look a little different. I also do bounce around when I'm making this. So I'll do the floors, and then I'll do the ceiling, and I'll do the roof, and I'll do the walls and the furniture. I bounce around a lot. I just blame my ADHD. Anyways, so right here, I don't know what inspired me to do this like reddish brown roof with the green, I don't know what those are called, that's wrapping around the roof, but it's so cute. I really wanted to do brown with red, but I was like, no, I feel like that would look cute with a log cabin. So if you guys are interested in seeing me make a log cabin, please comment down below and let me know. But as you can see, I placed down the windows, and you're probably like, girl, why did you place down the windows before making the layout? That's how I function. It just helps me get an idea of where I want the windows to be placed, and then I go back and change it after, which might be a bit backwards, but it's forward for me. Also love that I did those blue doors. I was gonna do like regular brown, but then I saw the blue and I was in love with them. And around this part is when I came up with the family that I want to live in this house, is when I placed down that wallpaper. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need a grandma in this house. That would be perfect. Here I go making some changes and realizing that it's not gonna be even. Yeah, that was ridiculous. So I changed it back. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, a grandma should live here. And so I had her pictured in my head, and I based this build off of the picture of her that I have in my head. And when I went to the gallery, I literally found the picture in my head. I was like, oh my gosh, this sim is perfect. And you'll see her during the walkthrough because I do show her, but she's so cute. I love her so much. And the room to the right now, I was initially going to make that a guest room, but then I thought, oh my gosh, I should make this a kid's room. I really want to make a kid's room. And the story that I created is that the grandma has her granddaughter most of the time because her daughter is so busy working that she doesn't have time to be there for her daughter all the time, as sad as it is. But she wants to work hard in order to create a better life for them, which is why she's not always around her daughter, unfortunately. And so her grandma, instead of just having her sleep in a guest room, she decided to give her her own room and let her decorate it herself. So it looks really cute in there. I'm in love with it. Let me tell you how difficult it is to pick out a rug. It's very difficult, but I love this rug. it was hard for me to pick out a rug that I like, but I really like this one, especially because the blue goes with the bookshelf and the picture on the wall. I was like, okay, the blue is working. I also like the abundance of different colors and patterns. It really gave off grandma. Also, if you were ever making a build, please add curtains. Curtains are literally the best thing since sliced bread. I think they deserve to be on every single wall. I love them so much. I did have a hard time picking out which curtain I want to use, but the final curtains that I use are the best ones. Yeah, these ones, but I changed the color of them. I will, yeah, I'm doing that right now. There we go. I love this color. It looks so good. Um, what else? I also made like grandpa that used to be in the military, retired, and then sadly passed away. And I had to take pictures of him to put on the wall. And then I cheated him in his military career to get all of his medals so that way he could have like a little pedestal with all of his medals, which you will see in the walkthrough. Yeah, moving on to this kitchen. I love this kitchen. It's small, but it's super cute. I usually don't do kitchens like this, I fear. Usually my kitchens are bigger, but this one is really cute to me. I love the amount of clutter and what the clutter is, like the dustpan and everything. And I don't know, I also use the blue fridge, which I don't use blue fridges and stuff like that. So I really like that. And I don't know, that's literally everything that I did. I wanted to not wrap around the cabinets because I wanted to keep the kitchen more open. Now I'm figuring out where to put the stove slash oven and the sink, which was pretty difficult for me. At first, I was like, I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. And then the final location of everything is really cute. I'm so sorry I keep saying that. I will read a dictionary tonight and figure out something else. But yeah. Also the tea kettle on the stove, very adorable touch. Featuring broken CC. I'm so glad I fixed it. Wish I didn't delete so much of it before fixing it, but oh well. I also love the addition of that plate. I like to imagine her granddaughter made it. Granddaughter? Her granddaughter made it for her. And as you can see, I'm about to make a guest bedroom, but then I see this bunk bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a kid in here. But this is where I start the kids' room, and at first I didn't know what style I wanted to do for the kids' room, but I think it's super cute. It's not as extravagant as my usual ones, but I still think it's very cute and special. I actually might want to change that light back to pink. I'm not sure, but the more I see it pink, the more I want it pink. But nonetheless, there's the kids' room. Super quick. I'm just gonna hang up some pictures on the walls because I envisioned her liking to draw. So she has a lot of drawings on the wall. Moving on to the bathroom though. This one's pretty simple but also really cute. I think it might be my favorite bathroom I've ever made. I don't know what it is about this bathroom, but I just love it so much. It might be the light that's in here. I think the light is the best part. I also end up changing that toilet because I wanted to use a different set of CC for the toilet, but it was broken. And now I fixed it, I went back and changed it to the new one, which you will see in the walkthrough. All of the changes I've made, you're going to see in the walkthrough, so I'll try not to repeat myself 100 times, but yeah. Oh, also, as you can see, I'm adding some cat stuff. This is when I decided that I want her to have a cat. I was like, oh my gosh, what if she has a cat and her granddaughter? That's super cute. And so now she has a cat named Alice May and her granddaughter. Don't ask me how I came up with the name Alice May. I just thought it was something I could imagine a grandma being like, Alice May. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I decided on Alice May. I don't know why I pulled out that crib or what I'm doing here. I was just looking at stuff to see what it was. But yeah. So now I'm doing the bedroom, and I wasn't sure what exactly I wanted to do with the bedroom, which is why you see me pulling out so much stuff, especially with bed frames. But then I see this one and I'm like, okay, this is the bed frame I want to do. And then I have a hard time with the comforter, as you can see. And then I finally decide on this one. Also, these are my favorite nightstands in the game. I think they're base game and I'm madly in love with them. EA did their thing with this. They did their big one with this one. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I already said, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this bedroom, but I just scroll past stuff that I like and I throw it in here and it ends up looking good. That's basically the thought process behind this room. No thought behind it, honestly. I just did whatever and it ends up looking good. I actually really love this bedroom. It just looks so grandma-ish and cozy, especially that mirror. That mirror is beautiful. Also had to add curtains. The curtains are my favorite part. I'm going to use curtains so much more now. I don't know why I wasn't using them before, but I love them dearly. And also the sweaters on the dresser, perfect touch. And I like how whatever those orange things are like the perfect fall touch. And fall equals cozy, so I think it's perfect. Now moving to the outside. The front yard, I honestly, all around, this is my favorite build that I've ever done. One of the only ones I've ever done, but I can't remember if I've done anything else. But this is my favorite build for sure. I feel like it's because I came up with a family for it and made it that way. Like this tree, I was like, oh my gosh, how cute is it if her and her granddaughter make like decorated this tree to be like a fairy tree because her granddaughter loves fairies, and so now they have a fairy tree. Like that was what I was thinking, and I think it's super cute. I'm also adding 100 different trees because in true little gamer girl fashion, I need to have like 30 trees. And honestly, it's the best part. I'm not mad about it. Now I'm changing the ceilings because I forget that this is something that you can do in game now. We're just gonna check, yeah. I'm just checking to see what I think of them. But now we're starting on the backyard. I really want to use that round pool that I have. I want to put it somewhere, but it just didn't fit in this front yard. It fits, but it took up way too much space, and I wanted this to feel more like an environment that they hang out in a lot. So, yeah, I had to get rid of it. But we have this cute little grill, the tree. I put their trash bin in the far back so that way you don't really see it because who wants to look at a trash bin? Now I'm trying to make the trees look unorganized and I'm placing foliage. Foliage is my favorite part. I love placing foliage, but I got too carried away and forgot that I need an entrance into this front yard. So in a bit, you're gonna see me block off like any way to get in. That's what I just did right here because I ended up placing the gate right there. But yeah, I just got too foliage happy. I do love the foliage though, it's such a cute touch. I really like this. I feel like most of this foliage I haven't seen before. And now seeing it, I'm in love with it and I'm glad I've seen it. And at some point, I'm gonna add flower pots. Oh, right now I'm working on the front gate. Yep, there we go. And the terrain paint, I can't think. But I'm figuring out what I want the stone to look like. I didn't like any of those. This one's the best one. And I accidentally put stone underneath the foliage. I don't like that I did that. But I do notice it when I'm doing the walkthrough and I remove it. So it's gone. But if you guys would like for me to put this house in the gallery, please let me know so that way you guys can add it to your game. It is very CC heavy, so you might have to replace a lot of it, but for the most part, the outside is not CC heavy. It's mainly just the house itself. Also, the little flower pots under the windows, I did not know that was a thing. I'm very glad I found it, but also disappointed because I will be placing it under every house now. And I'm so happy I finally got to use that froggy chair. I've seen it a few times and never used it, and I'm so glad I got to use it now. Anyways, thank you for watching, and here's the walkthrough. Like, comment, and subscribe.